Hello everyone, hello! Cesare here with more Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. Joining me in chat so far is Jeremy. Hello Jeremy. You got Friday off. Not gonna object to a day off, but gonna have to make the paycheck a kind of skimpy. Yeah. I suppose that's okay if you're doing fine financially. A smaller paycheck here or there is not the worst thing. Especially if you could use the time off, right? We're in Jahara, Lull of the Land. Greetings, you are a traveler, yes? Our village is not like a human village, but you are welcome to find the comfort here as you may. So, this one elder dude talks about monographs. Not elder, he might be an elder, but he's here, he's selling the shop stuff. Oh, he's just a trader. I don't remember how to get monographs in this game. This guy also doesn't sell any, like... Interestingly enough, these are my, what I can sell. This guy doesn't have anything for sale, for ammo either, which is strange. Anyway, we got everything that we need from him. I'm gonna sell the stuff I do have here. I have 88 dark magicites, so, you know, we can make some good money off of that. It's 7,000 gil, 77 tanned hides. Or 28. Hi, I got an achievement. Sell 1,000 pieces of blue. 11 quality hides. Chocobo feathers. I don't need the Gasol greens. We are gonna ride a chocobo at some point though, so I should actually keep some. What about happy chocobo feathers? He's not giving them to us. Got 3 Gemini gems, 3 Aries gems, and 1 Taurus gem. Not enough to make anything in the bazaar, though. Yeah, see, if you heard of the monographs, merely bearing one of these on your person aids in the retrieval of objects from the foe's defeat. There are several different monographs for different persuasions of adventure. As a merchant, I would love one, if only I knew where it might be found. Yeah, so, I'm not 100% certain where we get them, but beyond here lies the hill where the Great Chief. Those from the outside are not welcome here. Oh, great. So you have learned nothing of the stones. To think that the High Chief did not know. Then you must meet with the Great Chief. I would meet with this Great Chief. Yes, it is true. The Great Chief may know something that would aid you. Yet arranging an audience may be quite difficult. Monographs are actually entirely contained within Judge Bergen's ass. Well, they must be lost to us then. I must learn more about the Nethicite. I cannot turn back now. Please tell your Great Chief I am of the royal line of Dalmasca, a direct descendant of the Dynast King Gravewall. If the Garif have passed down knowledge of the stones, they must know of the Nethicite that the Dynast King once held. Do you have proof of your heritage? I do not. I have looked into your eyes and see that you speak the truth, human child. I give you my trust. The Great Chief is ahead, across this bridge. It wasn't all that hard to arrange a meeting then, was it? You just said, hey, you can cross the bridge. In fact, you didn't even arrange anything. You were just like, hey, go over here. Look at these guys. There is a rich magicite vein near this village. Did you know? It is an important and very holy place to us. Why would you tell us that? Now we're gonna come here and destroy it. Yet, in recent years, humans have spoiled the land. They use machines to mine more and more of the stones. They steal power from the earth at their own peril. For the earth will surely take it back. Uh, Hume child, it is unusual for your kind to visit us here on our knoll. Have you come to speak with the great chief? He is in the meeting place before the bridge. You will know it by the guards standing at the entrance. So, there is an Esper nearby that we could go get. Oh, a Hume child. This is most unusual. You seem quite burly for one so young. We are old here. You may find our village lacks the excitement you crave, but sometimes it is better to move slowly. There's an item here. A pheasant netsuk. Those guards are gonna be dead. Ah, a Hume child. I'm surprised to see you here. This hill is called the Elder Knoll. Here does the great chief hold council with the other elders. We Garif welcome outsiders to our village, but few are they who are allowed here. You must be on important business indeed. Look at those guys. Alright, I forget what the pheasant netsuk does. Improves potency of restorative items such as potions. Okay. Not terrible. Anyway, there is an Esper nearby. I'm not sure we could beat him in a straight-on fight, but I'm fairly certain we could beat him. I don't want to turn off super speed. There we go. The great chief is ahead. Will you meet him? Can you beat him in a fist off? No. He will fist the fucking... It's shocking how quickly he'd destroy me in a fist fight. In a fist off.
This nethicite. You have used it.
It was not I who used it. Indeed, I had hoped you could show me how. Thus I've come.
You do not know the workings of the stone. Then we are no different.
What?
In ages past, the gods made a gift of nethicite to my people. But the manner of its use eluded us. Displeased by our failure, the gods took back their stones. They chose instead to give them to a Hume king. Called the Dynast King, he used the nethicite's power to bring peace to a troubled time. It is a curious thing. Though the blood of King Wraithwolf flow through your veins, you cannot wield nethicite.
Cannot wield it. So then, am I to understand you can't tell me how to use the stone?
Though it shame me so to admit, here before me stands a descendant of the Dynast King himself, and I can accord her no help at all. Still, even if you knew how to use the nethicite, you would find it of small avail. The mist collected in the stone over ages past is lost, and with it, the stone's power. It will be your posterity who will the stone in ages yet to come. This stone is devoid of power, empty, yet full of thirst, a terrible longing to drink the world dry. The power of men and of magic,
Yeah, I
of
can hear
good and of evil.
I could hear Lance Reddick in his voice.
It is often those who desire nethicite whom the nethicite itself desires.
Larsa?
What a shit-eating grin.
To Baromi says.
I say we ought leave tomorrow. I was going to wait for my escort to return, but meeting you here has presented a great opportunity. This terrible war can be stopped, but I will need your help to do so.
A war?
You know the Marquis Ondor leads a group of insurgents. Your pardon. He leads a large resistance force against the Empire. Lady Ash, neither of our countries can afford this now. The Rosarian Empire would stir. They would aid the resistance and use this aid as a pretext to declare war on Arcadia, and Arcadia would have no choice but to answer. Lady Ash, let us go to Ber Omases. With the blessing of his grace, the Grand Kiltius Anastasis, you may rightly wear your crown and declare the restoration of the Kingdom of Dalmasca. As Queen, you can call for peace between the Empire and Dalmasca and stop Marquis Ondor.
For peace? How dare you say that? The Empire attacked us, stole all we hold dear, and you would have me save them from war?
Dalmasca would be the battlefield. What if Nethicite were used on Rabanasta? You know my brother would do this. Forgive me. I presumed overmuch. I could think of no other way to avoid bloodshed. If you cannot trust me, then please, take me as your hostage.
Wrestler.
Bill Lamar, why does that sound familiar?
You saw him, didn't you? Like at the King's tomb.
So you did see him too. But why?
It's strange. Before, I didn't even know what you looked like. And the prince? I barely knew there was a prince. Who knows? Maybe the person I saw was my brother.
Bosch told me about him.
He enlisted right at the end. But for what? He knew he couldn't win.
Hello, Omega.
To protect something.
How can he protect anything when he's dead? Was it different for Prince Rassler? Did that make sense? Hating the Empire, getting revenge, it's all I ever thought about. But I never did anything about it. I mean, I realized there was nothing I could do. It made me feel hollow, alone. And then, I'd miss my brother. I'd say stuff like, I'm gonna be a sky pirate, or some other stupid thing. Just anything to keep my mind off it. I was running away. I needed to get away from his death. That's why I followed you. You know what? I'm through with it. I'm through running. I'm ready to find my purpose. To find some real answers. Some reasons.
Hermes and Futurama.
If I stick with you, I think I will.
I wish I knew.
I'll find him.
Anyway, Omega, how you doing? Welcome to today's stream. Did you have fun hanging out with dudes this weekend?
I will accompany you to Mount Baromises.
I had hoped you'd say yes. I'm glad.
Did you scissor with
My
him?
heart is not set. I still have questions. I hope to find answers along the way.
I had other reason to invite you. There is someone I'd like you to meet, waiting on Ber Omases.
Who is that?
An enemy, and an ally also. You will just have to wait and see for yourself.
That Larsa likes his secrets.
He does not mean ill by it.
He's not bad. At least for an Imperial.
He does not mean ill by it. Yeah, but how the fuck do we get to Mount Burromies? Nobody ever actually mentioned that to us yet.
Holy Mount Burromi
There we
stands
go.
at the northern end of the Yacht Remuda.
That means much to
Once
us.
we're in Yacht, we need not fear pursuit by their airships.
Don't get your hopes up. You remember the Leviathan sailed straight over the XII, right up to Wraithel's tomb. Skystone that works even in Yacht. You know, Nethersight's behind it. Little wonder they're so keen on the stuff.
And what is it you're after, Balthier? You're a welcome hand and a great aid, but why?
Worried I'm out to steal the Nethersight, eh? Can't say I'm unaccustomed to people doubting my intentions. Nothing could be further from my mind. Shall I swear by your sword or some such?
Apologies, but I needed to know where you stand. Her Majesty depends on you, and you seem to have an interest in the stone.
I'm only here to see how the story unfolds. Any self-respecting leading man would do the same.
You know, not both here. Boshy's shirt bugs me. What is going on there? So, you will leave. Take this as a token of our parting. A recurve crossbow and a quiver of onion bolts. Great, because I need a fucking crossbow. If you would ride a chocobo, you may. I have spoken with the Moogle. She will not charge you your first use of the chocobos. Take care on the land ahead. Should it lead back to our homeland, you're a welcome guest. Spirits of the land watch over you. That's how he's remained in hiding since execution. If I get a chance, I'll show you what I mean. Wait, is the recurve crossbow better than the Paramina crossbow? It is. Holy crap. Alright, cool. Alright, that was a long cutscene. You just beefing up in DQ11 now, Omega? Where are you in DQ11? I actually had to replay DQ11 on stream because I didn't record it my first time. I have a few different playthroughs I need to do. I heard from the war chief. You ride for free. The offer's good only once, though. Well, care for a ride? What's that? You've not ridden a chocobo? Not to worry. Just be mindful that you've limited amount of time for your ride, kiddo. Off you go now. Quite a treat. Watching the world fly by from the perch in the saddle, kiddo. Alright, so like I said, guys, we can go do get an Esper, or we can keep going. I don't really care about the Esper that much. Look at this majestic bird. Can I pick this up on? Can't even pick that up, Tim. There's pathways you can only get to while riding a chocobo. Shit. Okay, we don't want to actually be here right now. Wait, no, we do. There's a path. Although I wish I could hop off here because these treasure chests have a chance to contain, I believe, a flame shield. About to face the final? When you say final, which boss are you talking about? Because they added a whole bunch of new stuff in the S
This one
version.
was a success.
Wow, I'm impressed, Vaughn.
I got a good feeling.
An alliance between Dalmasca and the Empire.
Reason tells me 'tis the only course. We must avoid a wasting war with the Empire at all cost. Yet I fear I could not bear the shame, had I but the strength.
A shame perhaps for me and for you. But for Dalmasca, it is hope.
And you can just accept this, can you?
After Vane's ruse, I had abandoned hope for honor. Yet, never did I forget my knightly vows. If I could protect but one person from war's horror, then I would bear any shame. I would bear it proudly.
What bugs me is like
I
the
could not
white
defend
bit
my
at the
home.
bottom. It looks like
What is shame to me?
part of a dress shirt, But where's it going? Where's the rest of the shirt? It's just like the bottom half is hanging there buttoned up.
They will not accept this.
There is hope.
Right?
Don't encourage
Hope for
him.
a future where we can
Not
join
that bad,
hands
am
I
as
got a
brothers.
good feeling.
Larson, please. This is serious.
I'm sorry.
Don't be Larsa. Somebody's got to put him in his place.
I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, Omega, you're fighting Kalasmos, the true final. Have you tried fighting him yet? Oh shit! Look, Jeremy, it's your kin.
The Senate may play at intrigue, but Lord Vane is not one to be brought down easily. The entire military waits upon his orders, from the War Council down to the rank and file. What better blade than he to strike down the enemies of the Empire?
Your Honor reminds me of Zect 2 years since. He, too, put his trust in Lord Vane's strength, and what became of him? Gone without a trace since Nabudis.
I will not hear you malign Judge Zect. He was a noble warrior. Or do you think his trust in Lord Vane ill-placed?
Vane took 2 of his own brothers' lives. He is ruthless beyond contempt.
Ruthless, you say? Would he were more so? He gives traitors no quarter, be they of his own blood. How fitting for one who would bear the burden of empire.
But could we bear him? Zagabath, what of you? Surely you do not believe his brothers were traitors?
So found His Excellency Lord Gramis, you would do well to mind your tongue, Drace. That matter is long past.
Your Honors, a summons. Lord Vane has arrived at the palace.
We come at once.
Lord Larsa has left for Baromises. He hopes to enlist the aid of the Grand Kiltius in stopping the insurgents. I doubt this will be enough to deter Ondor, but even a slight hindrance to his operations would be welcome. This will delay the Rosarian invasion, and we will have bought much-needed time to shore up our defenses.
Just as His Excellency had hoped.
No matter the result, I'm pleased with the young lord's progress. I can already see the stunned faces of those mud-witted senators. The fools think a child emperor's strings easy to pull from the shadows. But they will find that Lord Larsa is no puppet.
Yes, the senators would be most pleased with a puppet for an emperor. Recall, Drace, how the Senate fears and despises Lord Vane's ability. When they realize the truth, that Lord Larsa is no docile lamb to be shepherded, they will bare their teeth and devour him.
You're right. I shall speak on this matter with His Excellency at once. Gabranth, it falls to us to protect Lord Larsa. Are we agreed?
Aye.
Jeremy, how often did you sit there with Drace? Apparently I'm being welcomed in my chat room again. Alright. Anyway. If it makes you feel better, Omega, probably more often than not. Omega, if it makes you feel better, I was able to kill Kalasmos in 3 hits. But yeah, have you tried fighting him yet? Actually, don't know if this is the right way to go. Hang on. Where the fuck am I going? I came all the way over here, like, still sure of it, but like... Okay, yeah, well, we got the cutscene, so we're in the right area, I think. Yeah, okay, so we gotta go through the Golmar jungle over to Mount Baromesis. Not yet, no. Okay. Yeah, I was able to take him down in 3 turns, so you should be okay. Alright, so this is actually a really good area to level in. We're not going to, but... I should have touched him. But yeah, Omega, who's been your favorite boss in Dragon Quest XI so far? I got a Libra Drum. We haven't got one of those before. That's right, guys. We have Ash here, and she is wearing are using a samurai sword now. Yeah, they give 248 EXP per kill, and there's so many of them, and they respawn fairly quick too. Oops, I don't want here. I want to steal as much shit as I possibly can. That's Piamet's attack cry. I want to steal as much shit as I possibly can. That, though, we're going to stay away from over there. That is a Cerberus, and I don't think we're quite strong enough to fuck on them yet. This, however, is a Malboro, and these guys can be pretty scary. Got a file of nuke I send. Hey Faye, welcome! Second fight Morrigan fucked you up bad? Are you playing it on easy, or not easy, but normal or hard mode? Normal. As you should. The hard mode in that can be extremely rough. Especially when you're losing turns for no reason. There's a treasure chest up here that I almost missed. Almost. Not quite. I don't remember what kind of stuff you get in the treasure chest here. I'm sure there's some good stuff. FF12, most areas in FF12 have some decent stuff you can get. How you doing, Faye? How was your weekend? What did you get up to? You got sucked into a minigame in Yakuza? Oh no. Which minigame? Is it the Sujimon capturing? Oh, Tondoko Island. The Harvest Moon / Stardew Valley minigame they added. I don't cast Blast Wave on me. What do you think you are? Oh, you parried. Oh, that didn't last long. Brand's got a fire staff. I haven't even got the new Like a Dragon. I'm busy playing Persona 3 right now, and then after that I'm playing FF7, I think. I have a feeling Persona's gonna take a while. So I have Brand set up with two different Gambit setups right now. One for when I need attacking and one for when I need healing. We're gonna kill the fuck out of these dudes, and then we'll take a break. I'm sorry, watching me steal stuff is probably not the most exciting, but at the same time, I need to steal shit. There's so much good stuff to be had. You want to play the new P3? We're peak streaming here, watching me steal shit? Alright, good. I was worried there for a sec. Hey, I didn't say I was gonna stop stealing it. I was just making the observation that it wasn't the most exciting thing. So we're gonna hit him with a heavy lance now, but we're gonna swap it. Did Iron Pole the best one we have? I think it's the best one we have access to. Okay. Cool. Alright. Let's take a quick break, guys, and we'll be right back, but then we'll talk about games that are coming out and that are already out that I want to play, and they're all just fucking avalanching out. Get back.